Let's solve systems of equations with matrices. Now, this is going to be tedious. I promise you that. The first thing you want to do is convert this to a matrix. So it's already lined up. So this is 1, -2, -2, 6, 2, -3, -5, 7, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now what we're going to try and do is convert this to a matrix of the form 1, 0, 0, number, 0, 1, 0, number, 0, 0, 1, number. And then this will be my x term, my y term, and my z term. So to start with, let me switch pen colors here. Let's take row 1, and I'm going to multiply the entirety of row 1 by -2, and I'm going to add that to row 2, and then I'm going to replace row 2 with that sum. So I'm going to leave everything else the same. 1, -2, -2, 6. Now I'm going to multiply this by -2 and add it. So -2 times 1 is -2, plus 2 is 0. -2 times -2 is 4, plus -3 is +1. -2 times -2 is 4, plus -5 is -1. -2 times 6 is -12, plus 7 is -5. So you see, I've eliminated the x variable in the second equation. What will I do to eliminate the x variable in the third equation? Well, let me do that one in green, or excuse me, in blue. What will I do with that one? I will multiply that one by, what, -3? So what happens if I multiply this whole thing by -3 and add it to the third equation? Well, -3 times 1 is -3, plus -3 is 0. -3 times -2 is 6, plus 4 is 10. -3 times -2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. -3 times 6 is -18, plus 2 is -16. All right, so what I've done here is I've eliminated the x variable in the second two equations. Now what I want to do is to eliminate the y variable in both of these equations. I'll tell you what, let's eliminate the y variable in the third one first. So let me switch to black here. So in order to eliminate the y variable, I'm going to multiply this row by -10, and then I'm going to add it to the third row. So I'm just going to leave my top row because I'm not messing with it just yet. And I'm going to leave my second row. Here's the answers. And so when I multiply this one by 10, 10 times 0 is 0, plus 0 is 0. -10 times 1 is -10, plus 10 is 0. -10 times 1 is 10, plus 7 is 17. -10 times -5 is -50, plus 16 is 34. Now, I want to solve this for 1. I want this right here to be 1, so I'm going to divide this. Let me switch pen colors. I'm going to multiply this by 1 over 17, the whole thing. All right. When I do that, I'm going to get 1, -2, -2, 6, 0, 1, -1, -5, 0, 0, 1, and then lo and behold, this becomes 2. So I have my z value is 2. Now, I want to get rid of some x values. Oh, excuse me, I've gotten rid of all of my x values. Look at what happens if I add equation 2 and 3 and replace it into 2. All right, I'm not going to really multiply by anything. I'm just going to do that combination there. So I'm going to leave my bottom one because it's in really good shape. I've already done that one. So when I add these two, 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. That adds to 0. And this is negative 3. All right. So I've eliminated the, let me go and write this in. So I've eliminated the x and the z from the second equation. I've eliminated x and y from the third equation. And now I need to eliminate y and z from the first equation. Well, how can I do that? What if I multiply both of these equations here by 2? So let me thin this out a little bit. And add them to this equation 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0, plus 0 is 0. Negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2, plus 2 is 0. And so what constant am I going to get? 2 times 3 is negative 6. I'm going to do this down here. I'm going to add 6. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 2 times 2 is 4. So when I add those, I get 4. So now I'm going to continue row 2 and 3 exactly like I had. So now this is my x, y, and z answer, because 1 times x plus 0 times y plus 0 times z is equal to 4. 0x plus 1 times y plus 0z is equal to negative 3. So 0x plus 0y plus 1z is equal to 2. Now you don't have to do this. I'm just showing it to you. So your answer is 4, negative 3, 2.